Okay, so today we're going to be discussing the total concentration breathing from Kimetsu no Yaiba, or otherwise known as Demon Slayer. But first, if you guys like more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, as well as hitting that notification bell, and let's jump straight into it. So the term total concentration breathing is a wide umbrella term that covers several different breathing styles that are primarily used within the Demon Slayer core. Now, early on, Makomo explains in, I believe, chapter 5, that it's essentially the acceleration of your blood flow and the beating of your heart. This, in turn, causes your body temperature to skyrocket and makes the user incredibly strong, very comparable to demons. Now, the size of the buff depends proportionally to how strong the Demon Slayer is and how much and what quality they have already trained their body to. Now, through mastering this, you can complete previously unreal feats, such as even being able to plug minor wounds to prevent blood loss by managing your breathing and visualizing the blood vessels in your head. It's also stated that you have to increase your lung capacity in order to do this, and it's emphasized early on as Tanjiro has to consciously use his breathing technique and cannot use it for a very long period of time, but he does learn to use total concentration breathing constantly even while asleep, and he's mastered it to the point where he can even destroy massive gourds by simply breathing into them. Now, in practice, total concentration breathing is typically used in combination with swordsman techniques that are primarily derived from the original sun breathing. Now, this is the oldest and most powerful breathing technique created by Yoriichi Sugikuni, the legendary most hyped demon slayer who lived in the Sengoku era, a period about 500 years before the start of the anime. Now, the original style has about 12 different forms. Each seems to be very fluid in comparison to last, and they appear to manifest flames with each strike. Whether they actually generate elements is another video, but in this video, I just thought I would definitely mention that they do appear to generate the elements of each individual breathing style. Now, over time, since the original sun breathing was pretty difficult to master, many derivations came into play to the point where the original technique or the original style was almost lost, but was adapted into a dance called the Hinokami Kagura. And that dance was passed through generations of coal miners in the Kamado family who weren't explicitly demon slayers, and this is actually how Tanjiro actually ends up learning this breathing style, even though it only had really one other user in history. Now, the main derivations of this style became moon, followed by water, flame, thunder, stone, and wind breathing. Now, these styles are iconically represented throughout the ages by the varying Hashira, although it's not really a prerequisite to know one of the first derivations. The second derivations include flower and serpent, which come from water breathing, love, which comes from flame breathing, sound, which comes from thunder breathing, and then beast and mist, which come from wind breathing. Now, the last derivation is 3 times removed, and it's insect breathing, which comes from flower breathing. Also, I would like to definitely mention that it was heavily implied that the more derived versions of the breathing styles are inferior to the previous ones. Now, this doesn't mean that a thunder breather would automatically be stronger than any sound breather. For an example, if we take the Entertainment District arc and we take the sound Hashira Tengen, he's way above Zenitsu, even though he's a thunder breather. But what I'm saying is that ideally, if you compare someone who has mastered those styles to the fullest, the person with the less derived style would most likely end up being superior. Now, each style has its own pros and cons, and each one has a specific number of different forms, usually varying from 5 to 12, but new forms can be created by any user of a particular style, such as Zenitsu is able to create a new thunder breathing style, which was unknown to another thunder breather who had previously mastered almost every style, and also Kokoshiba, who kept creating more and more styles for his moon breathing over the centuries. Now, I could talk about every individual style for hours, but I think that each one deserves their own videos, so I just thought I would kind of break down what the total concentration breathing as a whole kind of signifies, and if you guys want me to talk about each of the other styles, definitely let me know down below. If you guys like more videos, definitely be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have made it this far, be sure to check out our Discord server and our brand new hoodie. There's also a hidden word in this video as well, and that word is the $7 discount off of our brand new hoodie. And with that said, I'll catch you in the next one.